You do have permanent diamond teeth.
Correct.
Can you explain what your reason for perms was?
Man, everybody is mad at me for this, bro.
Say that nigga teeth was too good.
My teeth, I had real nice, pretty smile, man. Everybody's mad at me for getting permanent. But it's just something I want to do. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna do this rap shit, I'm gonna go all the way out. And to me, this is just, I'm from Texas, it's just part of the rap starter kit.
He trying to persuade me to do it.
Yeah, I got Rico Recklezz to get his mouth done.
Yeah.
Rico Recklezz got his grill in, you know what I'm saying? Right after I did it, I showed him, I smiled on his face every day, like, come on to the dark side, baby. Yeah, come on over here.
So we have you to blame for that.
For shit show.
Yeah.
Everybody, sooner or later, you're gonna see more people in Chicago with them grills in their mouth.
Now, care to share how recent you got this done or what age you were when you got this done?
I just got my perms last year, in November of last year.
Of 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just for time reference, it's
No,
February.
I'm lying. It was 19.
Oh, okay, November of 2019.
End of 19, yeah.
Yeah, November of 19. That was before I turned myself in for that case.
That case we caught.
The case, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The feds ended up picking up that same case. But when I initially went to jail for that case, I was on paper. So I had to turn myself in for my probation MCR 2 months later. But I had just got my mouth done right before I had to turn myself in.
Judge got his shit done.
You did that on purpose?
Well, it was already scheduled, but yeah, I purposely said it before because I had already paid for it.
So it wasn't because you were going in
No,
that you
I'm
get
not
it
going
done.
in. I'm trying to, I want to have a nice mouth when I go into jail. Fuck that shit. I've been there with a whole bunch of niggas.
Well, I didn't know if having that mouth in prison meant some sort of status or meant some sort of, I didn't know if it meant anything, so that's why I was just asking.
It don't mean shit. It means a
Treat
lot
you
of
like a
questions.
normal nigga.
It means a lot of questions. See, I'm from Corpus. He's from Fort Worth. So Fort Worth is more, it's got a lot more black people in it. So that shit is normal. You know what I'm saying?
But I love Corpus though.
You see a brother with a grill, that's normal. In my county, you see a brother with permanence, ain't normal. There ain't that many people coming in there. Motherfuckers still rocking pull-outs and shit.
How far is Corpus from Fort Worth?
6.5 hours.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah,
And you
6.5.
actually beat that Fed case.
I did.
It was a gun charge.
They dismissed it.
Yeah, they just missed it.
And just for time reference, it's February 2021. And explain the process of the permanent diamond teeth. So do you go to a jeweler first? Do you go to a dentist first? Is it a package where the jeweler includes the dentist? How does that work?
I actually did get a package where the jeweler included the dentist, but them motherfuckers be in cahoots, man. They be in cahoots, bro. They work together. They're hand in hand, especially in Houston. You know what I'm saying? They got their own little dentist they gonna send you to. They probably say they're gonna give you a little discount off the price if you go to this dentist. But really,
They be helping each other make money.
They be helping each other make money. So really, you start out with the jeweler making your mold. He does your impression of your teeth. If you're just getting your top, or if you're just getting one tooth, or all your teeth, or whatever it is. I got mine all the way to the back. But the jeweler makes the mold. Then they make the grill, the impression of the grill, all that stuff, the gold, the diamonds, whatever it is that you want, that you can afford. And then when it comes in, the jeweler actually sees if the teeth fit you correct before he sends you to the dentist. And you can either choose to, see, I didn't know ahead of time that I didn't have to shave my teeth down, but they shave some of your teeth down just to make sure your mouth closes right. You bite down.
And what jeweler did you end up using?
For my mouth, I use Johnny Dang.
And why choose him?
Cause he's
You
the
gotta go to Johnny and get perm.
he's the mouth god in Texas, man. That's where you go get your mouth done. I mean, I'm sure that other people that do the same job, probably just as good or if not better, But you know what I'm saying, when it comes to getting these diamonds and shit put in your teeth, I want to go with the person who's been doing it the longest, to me.
And do you know what dentist it was?
I went to Bollywood.
His people still.
Yeah, I went to Bollywood.
Was the process painful on the dental side when they
It was.
It was.
When they shaved your teeth down, yeah, the teeth that they shaved down, because it's like one of them little drills, you know what I'm saying, and it just like a file, but it's like filing down your teeth, and I wasn't asleep or none of that shit. They didn't give me no pain where I don't feel it or shit. They did it while I was up. That shit hurt.
Now, the job gets done, it gets complete. You look into the mirror for the first time. What'd you think?
You a bad motherfucker, boy. Yeah, man, that boy got that big brick in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Walk around with a nigga check.
Won't close his mouth.
Now, I'm gonna use this term respectfully, but was it instant clout? By any
Instant
chance?
clout?
Yeah.
I think that with every trophy that a rapper buys, it's instant clout. If a rapper buys a new ring, a new watch, and he posts it, that's instant clout, because you're gonna have people who are just there for that. You know what I'm saying? Who are just there because of the accomplishments you're making. You never know, you might be really motivating somebody to get up every day and go work because they see you on your music grind and whatever it is that you're doing, and they want to go add them trophies to their collections too. You know, we all got this from somebody. Everything comes from somebody, so if you ain't the one that originally started something, you are, to me, chasing clout. Because it's not your idea anyway.
Does that include yourself in that equation?
Yeah, man, you know. I think everybody has done that.
Now, you chose to go all the way back when it came to your teeth and the diamonds. Some people don't. They may do 8 on top, 8 on the bottom, 10 on top, 10 on the bottom, and some actually go all the way back like you did yourself. Were you happy with that decision, and why go all the way back?
Look better.
It looks better when you smile so you don't see the whites on the side, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It looks funny when people have those 6 on top, 6 on bottom, or 4 on top, 4 on bottom, and it's just these teeth, you know what I'm saying, with gold or diamonds or whatever you have in your mouth, and you can still see the whites on the side, or half the motherfuckers missing teeth on the sides, so you can still see that. Now, if you go all the way back, you can't see that. You just straight diamonds in your mouth.
Did you make the right decision there?
I did, but I really, to me, myself, I regret
Man,
it
that nigga
because
talking about getting his mouth redid.
I'm gonna redo it for
You
sure.
tripping.
I'm gonna redo it for sure in like another month.
Too early.
Nah, for sure. I'm gonna redo it for sure in like another month. But for the just for myself, personally, I like to eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you can definitely feel the difference when you first get your shit. Like eating steak and tough shit that you gotta chew on, you can feel the difference.
You don't like it?
No, not that part.
You like the way it looks.
Oh, it looks great.
But you don't like the fact that when you
Beauty
eat,
is pain,
the steak
man.
ain't the same, the chewing ain't the same.
It's not the same.
You feel like you're missing out.
You are. I eat still, but it's just not, you can't throw down like you want to.
It's not the same experience like in the past.
Like when I was just chewing on them with these pearly whites.
So if you do redo it, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm still gonna put some diamonds in my mouth, but I'm just gonna do my diamonds different. I have a honeycomb setting right now, but I'm gonna change it to all princess cut.
But is it still going to be all the way back?
Yeah, and I'll have it, and I'll probably go all yellow gold.
Do you know what clarity or what grade of diamonds you have in your mouth now?
Flawless.
How much did this cost?
$22,000.
That amount of money there, $22,000, just
Really
on
more
the
than
perm
that. We
diamonds.
really got a deal though.
Yeah, it's really more than that. They're
Cause
trying to
the
charge
rap
me
shit
30.
and we fuck with Johnny and shit like that. So
That amount there, though, 22, has it been worth it?
I mean, unless you really get some money back off of it, it ain't never worth it. But for my satisfaction, it's worth it. I like it.
Do you feel like you got an ROI on it, a return on investment?
Definitely not.
When it comes to eating, now this is for people watching this that don't have permanent diamond teeth but want to know what it's like. Can you eat anything you want?
Yeah.
Are there foods you have to stay away from or are told to stay away from because you have permanent diamond teeth?
No.
Ever knocked a diamond out?
Yeah. I'm missing like 2 now.
What knocked it out? Do you know what you ate?
Eating hard candy. Like chewing on hard candy.
Like a Jolly Rancher or a
When
Now
I
and Later?
first, yeah, like a Now Later of Jolly Rancher. When I first got my grill is when they fell out. After that, I haven't had any fallout since then. But like I might have been brushing one time and one fell out. But other than that, they ain't come out. I'm missing like 2 or 3 of them now. But it's so many on so many teeth that you can't really just tell unless you're just staring in my motherfucking mouth.
Did you
I was
actually?
supposed to be going and get that motherfucker replaced too, but I gotta go through a whole dental process, get this motherfucker taken off, take it back to the jeweler, go without until the jeweler fixes it, then go back to the dentist, get him to put it back in. So I'm just gonna wait until I do my whole mouth over. Why am I gonna do that?
Did you actually catch the loose diamonds by any chance?
One of them I have, but the other one I didn't.
You probably swallowed it, or
Like, he
Smoker
probably
got
did.
that motherfucker.
You don't realize it's on your teeth, so them diamonds are kind of small on your teeth. You're not really seeing them like they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like when one of them diamonds pops out, they don't look as big as they look when you look into somebody's mouth. You know what I'm saying? The diamonds are a lot smaller because individual stone.
can you drink anything you want?
Yeah. I'm drinking anything I want now.
Can you smoke anything you want?
Yeah. But like any dentist gonna tell you not to smoke. My dentist just told me not to smoke. You know, they tell me that all the time. It's bad for your teeth. So I'm sure it's probably worse with golds over your teeth.
Well, do they cloud the diamonds when you smoke, things of that nature?
Not when you have good quality stones. When you have bullshit stones,
Good diamonds ain't getting.
you could tell.
ain't getting clout.
You could tell when a motherfucker has good stones compared to bad stones, because them diamonds get cloudy real quick. Smoking and brushing your teeth and eating all that shit. The motherfuckers will look real like Hurricane Katrina in the room or something.
Straight up.
And that's what I meant with the drinking anything you want. Nothing will stain it.
Nah, hell no. Real
Nah,
diamonds.
not the
can't-
quality stone I have. I haven't had that problem.
Coffee, Coca-Cola.
I don't drink coffee,
can't
but I
nothing
drink
stain it.
Coke. I drink sodas all day. I don't drink no water. So, for sure, you be all right if you got good quality stone.
Do you have to use a special toothbrush?
No, but
They give you one.
give you one.
Yeah.
They recommend what to use and what not to use.
Okay.
They tell you the flaws. Like the thing about having permanents in is that you have to take care of your teeth way more than you took care of them before. They were just regular teeth. Everything you
Gotta
eat,
floss.
you're gonna have to floss. Everything you eat is
Well,
gonna
I
be in
ain't doing
between
that
your
shit.
teeth.
That shit a headache, bro.
It's a headache.
I'm just gonna keep getting.
You know how you see them girls and before they get
pull out.
ready, they gotta do their eyelashes and their makeup and all that shit. And you
They get dolled up.
Yeah. When you start getting permanent shit like that, that's what you're gonna have to do. You have to take care of them extra special.
Do you have to use special toothpaste?
No, they give you toothpaste too. They say that charcoal is real good for your teeth. That charcoal toothpaste.
Any health effects with the permanent diamonds?
Yeah, nah.
Not that I know of yet. We might find out 20 years from now that they cause cancer or some shit.
Everything.
Like we
causes
find out
cancer,
everything.
bitch,
Like we find out later about everything else. Oh, baby powder is cancerous.
Was there a change in the way you spoke after getting the perms?
For the first week, yeah, I had a lisp real bad. I had a bad lisp, but you can feel your tongue sliding off your teeth. Real smooth.
How'd you get over it? How'd you end the lisp?
I was locked up, so by the time I came home, it was gone. You know, I turned myself in the same week, like a day or two after I got my grill.
What are your thoughts when you see somebody with pull-out diamond? Pull-out grill?
Take that monkey shit out, you embarrassing us.
I be fucked up.
He get mad. I just don't feel like, I feel like, you know, that was the way of the world when we first started rocking grills, because it was the affordable way to get it. But I've always told myself, when I can afford it, I'm gonna go permanent. When I can afford it, because I know myself. Pull-out grills ain't for me. I constantly pull them out. They irritate your teeth. They push your teeth together. They make them, like, they used to bother me having pull-outs. So, you know, closing your teeth in, it feels like you got a brace holding onto your teeth, gripping onto your teeth. You know what I'm saying? So that shit wasn't for me. I didn't want no pull-out. And I've lost like 7 or 8 of them motherfuckers coming up as a youngster. So take them out, put them in my lap, jump out the car, that motherfucker who knows where. And I don't want to put that bitch back in my mouth after it jumped out of the car and fell in the neighbor's yard and dog shit in the grass every day.
Can you tell the difference between somebody with permanent diamond teeth and somebody with a pull-out diamond
I
grill?
can, very much so. But there's only 2 people that I've ever seen with permanents that didn't look like permanent. I mean, that with a pull-out that didn't look like a pull-out. And they surprised me.
Care to share who?
No, because they might not want people to know.
Oh, I see.
They might not want people to know.
Aside from those 2, though, how were you able to tell the difference? How did you spot it?
I couldn't tell until he took him off. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell until he took him off. I've always thought his grill was permanent.
I did too.
I've always thought his grill was permanent. You know, they look good. Now they make them where they put those. Now they make them where they make those pullouts with the deep cuts, where it looks like it's individual teeth in between one, because that's how you can mostly tell a pullout from permanence. Is a pullout looks like one tooth, like the indentions don't really cut in between your teeth, and you can't separate your teeth. You can't floss in between a pullout. You know what I'm saying? But they make them look like individual teeth now. Some of them jewelers know what the fuck they doing.
What's the public reaction you get from strangers to your perms?
How much money does that cost? How much was that? My dentist just asked me that shit not that long ago. My dentist in Corpus, because they don't, like I'm saying, they don't really have motherfuckers coming in Corpus Christi with a mouthful of permanents to the dentist.
Never been a situation where you got embarrassed over the perms?
Nah. I ain't embarrassed over none of my shit, over nothing that I've just wanted to do for myself. I want to do it for myself, trust and believe. I've already had that mental battle long ago before I did it.
Little kids can be brutally honest. What do they say when they see you with these perms?
Do they come off? Well, I put some gold in my mouth. I must have money.
You have kids yourself?
Mm-hmm.
How many?
I got 4 girls.
And same mother for all 4?
No. 2 of them same mother, 2 of them same mother.
Now, let's say your kids grow up to be the same age as you when you got your perms. How would you feel about that?
If they went and got some perms?
Yeah.
Hey man, as long as they bills paid and they taking care of life, I don't care. As long as they ain't asking me to borrow no money for them. They can do what they want to do. You know, we all individuals. I've always been left as a kid and did wild shit that nobody wants you to do.
Now, when I asked you what your public reaction is from strangers to your permanent diamond teeth, I didn't hear this, but I'll still ask anyways. Have you faced a worse experience when it comes to judging, stereotyping, profiling, or discrimination because of the perms?
Not really in that way, but I've always heard the stereotype that people say that people with grills mouth stink, and I know I take care of my mouth extra hard. So, but I've heard that stereotype about people with permanent grills. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had that problem.
Have you had a run-in with the law since you've had the perms?
Yeah.
In jail with
We went to jail with them.
How were you treated in jail with them? How did correctional officers treat you? How did things of that nature go?
Correction officers leave me alone because I mind my business, but you have a
inmates?
couple cool ones that come in, and I had this one cool guard that used to come in there, and he used to tell me that he didn't think I was from Corpus because of how I carry myself and shit, you know.
How did other inmates treat you with you having perms?
Normal.
And what county was this when you went to jail or prison?
No, I went to jail when I got him. I was only in the county for 2 months fighting that charge that the feds ended up picking up.
What county?
A year later, Nueces County in Corpus.
Have you had to face a court judge with those perms?
Yeah. In person and on Zoom. Now they doing Zoom.
You think the judge took those perms into account at all?
That's probably the one time that I actually was worried because I had perms in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want the judge to look at me like I just had a whole bunch of money and whatever she threw at me, I could pay for it, or, you know what I'm saying? But that was actually the first time I was actually worried about having perms. I felt like they looked at me different.
And the end result, do you think the perms had anything to do with the outcome?
No, because I just kept my mouth closed for most of that day and ended up beating that case anyway because I didn't end up having to continue court. They just dropped the charges. They didn't have enough evidence.
You had a paid attorney?
Yeah.
Did the paid attorney have any discussion with you about your perms, or did you express to your paid attorney, hey, I want to keep my mouth as closed as I can because, I don't want to be judged?
He never said nothing, but, my attorney's pretty straightforward. He let me know, like, the shit that they look at and the shit that they might say because of certain things, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you've missed any opportunities or gained opportunities because of your perms?
No. I don't feel like I've gained or missed any because of them.
When it comes to rap and other rappers, do you think you've gained respect from other rappers because of the perms? Do you think...
No. I don't respect any rappers that got their mouth done just because they got their mouth done.
Well, I've heard
it's just a personal accomplishment for myself.
Oh, well, I've heard from, doing interviews about jewelry and things of that nature is, people may respect somebody
that's that rap nigga shit. That's cap. That's fake. That's in the rap world. I
think that people look at, like, there is a certain group of people that look at people with money and they're always copping new jewelry like they're better than the other people because that's what they're into or that's, something that they're always doing. But me personally, I don't respect a motherfucker for money. You know what I'm saying? I respect a person because of who you are, not what you got. It don't matter what you got. What you eat don't make me shit.
Do you think there's people there, though, that might not have ever listened to any of your music, but they see you with the chains, they see you with the watch, they see you with the permanent diamonds, and all of a sudden they do give you a certain respect or grant you a certain respect, or may want to do business with you, or may want to do music with you because you look like you're getting to the money, and you may be getting to the money, but just you having this jewelry on you is a representation of money, so they want to do business or music with you just based on that, without even listening to your music.
No, for sure. They wonder who the fuck is this nigga in the room with all this goddamn jewelry, and I got a deal and I ain't got it. What he got. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I step in the room with a whole bunch of rap niggas, most of the time I have on all my jewelry. I don't have on all my jewelry.
So I guess that's when I asked you if you've gained anything. I didn't know if that would be taken into account.
I don't really say that I mean, I've gained like recognition, like, you know, people wanting to see it and shit like that. But, you know, I fuck with real niggas, and most of the niggas I fuck with could give a fuck about my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they been there, done that shit, got it, had it, lost it, got it back. So that shit don't mean nothing to them, you know. And I really just, I feel like when you do this music shit, you gotta look the part. You can't be walking around here looking bummy and expect somebody to take you serious. It's just like, you know, making those dubbed CDs with your music on it that you scribbled on a Sharpie with this the artist name and the name of the song or the name of the CD, and compared to a packaged mixtape that you ordered and distributed the right way. I feel like this is distributing this shit the right way for what I do in my lane, you know.
Now, we're wrapping up here with this segment, but I've asked you so many questions about the permanent diamond teeth, and I appreciate all the answers and you taking the time to talk about it. But looking back, did you make the right decision by going for perms?
Most definitely.
I know you may want to change the setting and the color and things of that nature, but just having permanent diamond teeth, you know, people said...
If
yeah,
I
in
could
the
change
beginning,
it again, bro, I would have never fucked with my white teeth.
and that's what I was going to ask. Because you did mention that in the beginning, people were mad at you because you had such nice teeth for going perms.
I listen to that shit at home every time I smile. Some people say I don't even look the same.
Do you think you'll ever go back to your real teeth or maybe veneers?
I'll go to some veneers later when I get comfortable and I'm out of that young man stage that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll probably go veneers for sure. It costs damn near a little more than a grill. So you better have your bread together. I'm saving my coins now for some veneers.
And there are cheap veneers out there, and then there are some very expensive veneers out there.
We don't want those, though. We want to look natural. We don't want to look like those chiclet teeth, like there's something about Mary. You got them big-ass teeth and you can't even close your mouth and shit. Yeah, we want them natural things. We want to go to Moneybag Yo Doctor. That motherfucker in Cuba. Get the motherfucker done right.